Hello everyone, welcome to part 11 of KubePwn Kubernetes Red and Blue Team lab. For this particular lab, till now we have tried a lot of things in the Kubernetes cluster. When we landed onto the pod, we got the root permissions, but the root has the very limited permissions. We don't know, what this root can do. We try to extract credentials, we try to extract some secrets, tokens. We did got access to the tokens, but of no use. So now we have to go back to the old school methodology called as something like to identify Linux capabilities. Let's try it out. Something let's try it out whether this particular user or the container has what sort of privileges on this. So cat proc one slash status slash sorry, let me try it out. And under this we can look for CapEff. Right, let me just run the CapEff cat proc. It's always easy to use the grep command rather than doing this. So we can use the Capaff. It is going to give me the Linux capabilities. So this particular user has the Linux capabilities of 0000, 1 and then all apps, which is the very risky permission basically. So to understand this, we need to understand what, and this is the hex value. We will decode this value. So to understand this, we need to understand what Linux capabilities are. The Linux capabilities are nothing but the fine grained permissions or the rights that we assign to the processes. These capabilities were replaced to old Unix model of granting root access to all the programs. When in Unix, in older Unix models, the root have access to everything, but in the new model, even the root will the administrator can allow only certain privileges for the root as well, kind of some specific privileges. So this, what it is going to do, it will increase the security by reducing the risk of privilege escalation. And they are typically represented at bit mask, where the bit corresponds to the specific capability. So what we need to do is that from hex we need to convert into bit mask. So how we can convert it? You can use Google from 0 to 63. You can use the bit mapper. They will do all the bit map. So I have already extracted the bit value. So the bit value comes as the binary value comes as this for this, and the binary values from 0 to 31 all set to zeros. Means there are no capabilities enabled in this range. 1 means there are several capabilities in this range, and from 32 to 47 means there are several capabilities in this range, and 48 to 63 means there are no capabilities enabled in this range. Okay, so how we can define, how we can decode it? We can decode it using a utility called as CapEff. So what I can do, I can go there, I can just do this, and I can get all the capabilities. So this particular user has the chon capabilities, override that, read, search, fowner, fsta, kill cap, set gid, set uid, set cap, immutable, netbind service, broadcast, netadmin, this is critical, netraw, ipc lock, ipc owner, and so on. Okay. So if I have to decode it, this particular user has the chon, which means it can change the file ownership. It has the override permission, which means that it has read write executable permission checks. If I'll go for bind service, it means that this user can bind to network ports below 1024 ports. If the user has a sysadmin, which means it can perform a lot of administrator tasks such as mount, unmount. So remember this thing. So this is very, very critical, that if any user has the admin privileges, they can, the sysadmin privileges, they can actually do mount, unmount. Remember this. This is very critical. And there is a there is a time basically, which means the user can change the clock of this particular uh, uh, Kubernetes cluster. So this is very critical. We will utilize this particular capability for this particular capability, and we will see how we can utilize it to exploit and identifying the vulnerability, and how we can exploit it. Okay. So we'll meet in the next video. I think we are going on a right track. We will find out something out of it, because we have to go back to the old school to identify what exactly the vulnerability is. Once we identify it, we will try to exploit it, and we will try to do the privilege escalation. So that's all for this video. Thank you everyone. I hope you you are enjoying the video. If there is if somebody wants to collaborate, please drop me a message. I am more than happy to collaborate. If somebody has any suggestions, please do drop comment or connect with me on LinkedIn. So that's all for this video. Thank you everyone. I hope you have a wonderful day.